I'm anxious to know how your investigation is coming along, little serpent. Have you seen the Lord Woman Serpent? And I wager that no one will free them unless you bring back solid proof. You have to work quickly if you want to save your parents. Don't be cross with me, but I have done some investigating on my side. The poet and the nobleman who were murdered had good reason to resent our emperor. They were both members of the nobility of Tlatelolco. When our emperor Moctezuma took power, many were cast out of the court. It is even said that our emperor indulged in a few murders. I don't think so. You would already be dead by now. You have to continue to find clues that you can take back to the Lord Woman Serpent. Go and see Chacoatl. He might not have set out on his journey yet. He could tell you more about the murdered poet. I'll keep trying on my side. May the great star be with you.
Oh, you've come too late. He's no longer here. He's left on a journey. But he left me a message for you. The message is, Green Serpent, 7 Flint. That's all I can tell you. I don't know. I'm just repeating his words. I can't help you anymore. I know nothing more than I've already told you. Leave me now.
Have you seen Chacoatl? Green Serpent may be in connection with the necklace you found on the poet and on the murdered nobleman. But I don't see what 7 Flint could mean. It might be a name. Oh, my head is empty. I have no other ideas for the time being. I'll continue my investigation on my side. Come back and see me if you have anything new.
Did Chacoatl help you? Let me help you. Green Serpent must represent the necklace you gave to Chacoatl. And 7 Flint is the name of a craftsman who lives just nearby. He set up his shop there not long ago. Cross the bridge and you'll find his house. He might have something to tell you. Oh, don't thank me. I'm doing this in memory of the murdered poet. I have to leave now. I must go to the Calmicac, the school in the Tlatelolco market.
Yes, my name is indeed 7 Flint. What do you want from me? Look, I'm busy working. I hear you, but right now I couldn't care less about your friend. I need wood to finish my work. I will tell you what you want if you fetch me a bundle of wood.
At your service. I'll sell the bundle for 2 cocoa beans. Anything else I can do for you?
A bundle of wood! May the gods bless you! My fire was about to die out. I'm new in the district and I didn't know where to find any. Show me the object your friend talked about. No. No, this object means nothing to me. It was not made here. It is an object that comes from the Olmec country. Oh, I'm not the only one to be called Seven Flint. This jewel comes from far away, and I know a Pachtakatl by the name of Seven Flint who often goes to the Olmec country. I've already bought supplies from him. He lives in Tlatelolco, in the merchant's quarter. I've said enough now. I have to finish my work.
At your service. That might be the jeweler who works on the other side of the canal. Anything else I can do for you? Have you made any progress, little serpent? May our god Yautl protect you. I'm continuing my investigation.
What do you want, young huntsman? What do you want to know? I think he lives in the district, but I couldn't tell you exactly where. Do you want something else? Can I help you further? Always happy to be of service.
What do you want, young man? You can always ask. He lives over there, I think on the other side of the canal. But I'm not sure. What else can I do for you? You want anything else? Come back when you want.
I'm at your service. I sell wood. Do you want any? What do you want to know, my curious young man? Yes, of course. He's a merchant who lives on the other side of the canal. You can't go wrong. Go over the little bridge in front of the steam bath and follow it to the dead end. His house is the last one. What more can I do for you? Do you need anything else? Come back and see me if you wish.
I've already seen you around here before. Seems that some soldiers are after you. Don't say any more. I don't care for them either. They think they can do as they please, especially in these troubled times. Do you need any help? It's all the way down that dead end. You can't miss it. The entrance is white, but you won't find him home. I think he's preparing another journey. He should be back sometime today. These tradesmen only think about making themselves richer.
Pachtakatl 7 Flint is not there. I have to take advantage of his absence. There's nothing to lose. Maybe there's a secret hiding place somewhere.
Do you intend to steal from me? I bought several of these necklaces in Olmec country, and I sold a few. Is that any reason for you to take them? I've nothing to do with all that. Are you accusing me of murder? Well, what do you want? Why should I tell you? I don't understand a thing you're saying. Nothing. But if you pay me 100 times what it will cost to repair the wall you've shattered, I will tell you who bought these necklaces from me. You're joking. That doesn't cover 100th of what I asked you. Leave me if you cannot give me what I want. I know that a noble lord and priestess came here before you to inquire, but I wasn't there. You can look wherever you like. My master died, and I went to see the judge. He told me that my debt was considered as being paid. I was freed by the judge, and I shall return home to the land of Toluca, for I am a Mazahawa. I have nothing more to say to you. Do whatever you like here, but don't stay too long. Bert is afraid you bring him bad luck. It's a deal. You didn't steal it, I hope. I could be accused in your place. It was a noble lord by the name of Three Rabbit. He bought 5 carved necklaces from me. The Lord Three Rabbit doesn't live far away. But I think you're wrong about him. He is faithful and loyal. The gods know it. Leave me now. I have nothing else to tell you. I told you to go away now.
You can't get away. My men are everywhere.
What else? I don't know what you mean. Leave me alone. I don't want to get mixed up in all that. Leave me alone, I said.
So, I found you at last, little serpent. You've slipped through my fingers so often, I should have called you Little Eel. If you are going to go on living, that is. As true as my name is Mountainhead, you are going to go to the place of the dead. Come over here. Ah, snakes!
My only clue is the Lord Three Rabbit. I know he lives in Tlatelolco, in the market district. I have to go down there. The necklaces I found on the murdered poet and nobleman certainly have something to do with all this business.
I can't let you pass through here. Since you have this magic rattle, I must let you through.
Since you possess this magic rattle, you may enter. If you've come to see me, it means you've progressed in your investigation. Keep it short. Stop groveling and tell me how far you've got. Between these cursed prophecies and the evil that is afflicting our people, I must also look after the war with our Aztec enemies. Which necklace do you mean? This necklace seems to be the emblem of our god Tezcatlipoca, the lord of the steaming mirror. Keep it. It is not yet sufficient proof for action. That's all you have to tell me? Many men want to kill me, too. I don't know this man. Continue your investigation and come back to see me if you have more tangible proof. May I remind you of the conditions of our agreement. If you are playing games with me, I shall have no pity. Go now.
I have checked it out. You told me that the priestess Papadzin had had premonitions, and that's the truth. But how could the gods have anything against our emperor? What could he have done wrong?
The heart of man is secret. like the cave of the Serpent Mountain. And there is a good reason. If our Emperor has committed a fault, we will have to take it into account one day.
You speak truthfully, and your words are wise.
Necklaces have to be a sign of recognition between the plotters. The murdered poet and the nobleman must have been part of the plot. Think, little serpent. The merchant Seven Flint sold 5 necklaces. With the Lord Three Rabbit, there are another 2 sworn plotters whose identity I have to discover. The woman serpent will ask me all of that. I have to follow the Lord Three Rabbit. Oh no, I recognize that Otomi warrior. It's Mountainhead. I must avoid him at all costs.
It is the palace of the Lord Three Rabbit, but I have orders to let no one pass. I have nothing else to say. Go away.
His palace is there on the square, but where he can be found, I can't tell you. One man could help you. An old slave who served the Lord Three Rabbit. He's often in this district, at the bottom of the dead end behind the palace.
A new partner to play Patoli. The god Two Rabbit, god of drunkenness, will not contradict me. I was still in his service a few moons ago. It's hot, don't you think? My tongue feels like a lump of obsidian. A mouthful of Otley would certainly help loosen it. It's my right. I'm old enough to do so without risking the anger of the judges. A little gourd of Otley, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
And what do you want, handsome huntsman? Look! Just look and choose. I'm at your service. Do you want anything else? Come back and see me whenever you want. I'm always here for a fine huntsman like you.
Thanks. I'll drink some later. Be patient, and I'll tell you whatever you want. Do you want to play Patoli with me? I'll tell you what you want afterwards. I promise. We'll play for 1 cocoa bean per game. If you win 2 games, I'll answer all your questions. Do you want to practice first? Or shall we bet straight away? I promise. We'll play for 1 cocoa bean per game. If you win 2 games, I'll answer all your questions.
And that will cost you a cocoa bean. If you win another game, I'll answer all your questions. You've won! Here's a cocoa bean. I've had enough now. I'm tired. But I take pity on the poor player you are. I'll answer your questions before taking a little nap. My eye, my nose, my mouth. They're just words that my master often used to repeat. You told me you wanted to know what his habits were. The Lord Three Rabbit is not a sorcerer, but he often goes to the temple of Tezcatlipoca and its annex. This temple is in the center of ceremonies, just next to the Tezcatlipoca pyramid. Now, I'm tired. I'm gonna take a little nap.
Since you have this magic rattle, I must let you through.
Since you possess this magic rattle, you may enter. Ah, you're back again, Serpent Child. What do you have to tell me? Why do you wish to see the Lord Three Rabbit? But he is one of the most faithful followers of our Emperor, although he has not always been loyal in the past. It's hard for me to believe your words. May Tlaloc hear me. I have the impression that you are making no progress, and that you would do anything to gain time. Run along and do not disturb me for so little.
Have you found any trace of the Lord Three Rabbit? I don't know what to tell you. Turquoise might be able to help you. She should be at the Calmecac, at the school of Tlatelolco, where she gives singing lessons. Sometimes she goes to the center of ceremonies. She might perhaps be able to get you in. I don't know if this has anything to do with our case, but it is said that the Lord Black Flower is in the area. You don't know the Lord Black Flower? He's one of the sons of the great Lord of Texcoco, Neshualpili. When he died, the Lord Black Flower should have succeeded him, but our emperor imposed one of his nephews, Kakama, in his place. But all that doesn't matter. The Lord Black Flower has every reason to want the death of our emperor Moctezuma. I don't know, little serpent, but it could well be. Let us continue our investigation. Try to get into the center of ceremonies. As for me, I'm going to sacrifice to the god Five Flower, our god of gambling, for you will need luck.
Serpent, it was hard for me to believe your words, but I'm listening to you now. The poet Tlatli is dead, and all those who approached him are in danger. Come to think of it, he was burning with vengeance against our emperor. Because he cast him out of the court upon his accession to the throne. He might not be the only one who wanted revenge. He hated the emperor for having excluded him from the court, but his heart was just and loyal. It could be that he withdrew from this intrigue. And that would explain why he wanted to leave so suddenly. He must have felt that he was in danger, and that's why he left clues, so that someone else could untangle the intrigue should anything happen to him. I think you're wrong on this point. The evil that is afflicting our city is the result of the anger of the gods towards our emperor. The priestess Papatson, who consults the gods, has often said so. And it will take many more torn-out hearts for the anger of the gods to cease. I will give you a sacred drum. Take it. It will allow you to enter the center of ceremonies. You must take it to the Quicani, the poetess and singer Flower of Stone, to whom I should have taken it. Say that it was I who sent you. This woman knew Tlatli well. She might be able to help you in your quest. She will certainly be in the Cuicacalco, the House of Song. It's to the left, right at the back, near the outer walls. May the Serpent of Clouds be with you. No, I've told you everything I know. Leave me now. I must enter the Kalmikak to give dancing lessons. It would not be good for us to be seen together. Carry this drum to Flower of Stone. She knew Tlatli. She might be able to tell you more. May the gods protect you.
It's you again. My eyes are weak, but I recognize your footsteps. How can I help you? The Lord Blackflower is one of the sons of the former emperor of our ally, Teshkoko. Moctezuma made him leave the throne, provoking his anger. And since then, the Lord Blackflower has been in exile not far from here. He's leading a merciless rebellion against our emperor. His anger is so great that he could, in fact, have recourse to a Nauli, a warlock or a magician who sent us this plague. What else can I do for you? I am going to sacrifice for you, little serpent. I will pray to our god, warrior resuscitated from the south.
What's that? The House of Song is on your left at the back, close to the outer walls. Pray to the gods for me and mine.